All right, so everyone get this. Today we are diving into Grok 2.0.
Grok 2.0.
Yeah, and it just dropped just today. So it's the latest AI assistant, and it's from xAI.
Right.
And oh my goodness, like the tech world is buzzing about this one.
It is. Yeah, it's really interesting.
It is.
What's captured everyone's attention, I think, is this idea of an AI that can actually think,
Really think.
help you think.
Not just like fetch information, like a lot of the other ones are.
Right.
They?
Not just sort of like, taking keywords and fetching things, but like...
Yeah, we've got some pre-release info that xAI put out. And,
Yeah.
And a ton of early reactions online, and we're going to be looking at those. And,
Yeah.
And we're even going to compare it to the big names out there like ChatGPT and Google's Bard.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So what exactly is Grok 2.0?
Well, it's the newest version of xAI's conversational AI, but the big difference is that it's designed to be a lot more accurate and give you answers that actually, fit what you're asking about.
Contextually relevant answers.
Yes, contextually relevant answers.
Okay, so not just spitting back keywords like some of the earlier AI assistants.
Right.
Okay.
It's going beyond that.
So it's not just a simple upgrade. They're really like pushing the limits here.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're aiming to make Grok 2.0 a serious tool for like reasoning and problem solving.
Exactly.
And that's got to have major implications for, well, pretty much everyone, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I mean, this isn't just for techies,
Right.
Whether you're in education or business or just someone who wants to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Grok 2.0 is something to pay attention to.
Let's break it down. What are some of the things that make Grok 2.0 so different?
I think one of the most exciting things is its improved contextual understanding.
Yeah, okay.
So you know how sometimes you've asked an AI a question and you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why did you give me that answer?
Total non sequitur.
Yes. And Grok 2.0 is designed to avoid that.
It's interesting.
So it's supposed to be much better at figuring out what you actually mean.
Like reading between the lines.
Exactly. Reading between the lines. And that ties into the other big highlight, which is enhanced reasoning.
Enhanced reasoning.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're claiming that Grok 2.0 can help you with things like logic puzzles,
Whoa.
coding challenges, even strategic planning.
Hold on. AI helping with strategic planning.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother level.
It is a whole nother level.
That's wild.
It's like having a superpowered brainstorming partner.
Yeah. And it gets even more interesting when you consider its integration with external tools.
Yes.
So apparently Grok 2.0 connects with like your everyday productivity apps.
Yeah.
Email calendars, project management tools, like the whole 9 yards.
Right?
So we're not just talking about getting answers, we're talking about like automating tasks and streamlining workflows.
Yes.
That's huge.
It's
especially for anyone who wants to boost their productivity.
Absolutely. But, no technology is perfect.
Right.
So while Grok 2.0 sounds really promising,
Sure.
there are also some potential downsides.
Okay, let's get into that. What are some of the drawbacks we should be aware of?
Well, one of the things that's being flagged is that Grok 2.0 requires some serious computing power.
Right.
It's not going to run smoothly on just any old device.
So you need like a beefy computer.
Yeah.
Or like super good internet.
Yes. You'll need a pretty powerful computer or, a good internet connection to really take advantage of it.
So there's an accessibility barrier then?
There is.
For people who don't have the latest and greatest?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that's something to consider.
It is, definitely.
And also there's that potential learning curve, right?
Yes.
Because even though they say that the interface is supposed to be user-friendly,
yeah,
to really master the full potential of Grok 2.0, it's especially for those really complex tasks that they're talking about.
Yeah. Like, it's probably going to take some time and effort
sure.
to really get good at it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like anything new, there's a trade-off between power and ease of use.
Always.
Right?
Right.
And so it'll be interesting to see how xAI addresses these challenges as Grok 2.0 continues to evolve.
Right.
But even with those considerations, it's hard to deny that this is like a major development.
It is.
In the world of AI.
It is a big deal.
I mean, the hype is real. Like, number Grok 2.0 is already trending.
It is.
And you've got all these major tech influencers calling it, the next big thing, a potential game changer. What's your take on all the buzz? Do you think it's justified?
I think I think it's important to separate the hype from the reality.
Okay.
Grok 2.0 is definitely impressive, but it's still early days.
It's early.
We need to see how it actually performs in real-world situations
Right.
and whether it can actually deliver on its promise.
So how does it stack up against the competition?
I mean, we've got ChatGPT, we've got Google's Bard.
Yeah.
They're all vying for our attention.
Uh-huh.
What makes Grok 2.0 stand out in that landscape?
I think that's what's really fascinating about it, is that while those other AI assistants are really good at what they do,
Right.
Grok 2.0 seems to be carving out its own niche with this focus on reasoning and problem solving.
Really honing in
Yes.
on that one thing.
Uh-huh. And also the integration with the tools that you use every day. That's
Uh,
something that we haven't really seen before.
Yeah.
So,
Like, they're really trying to create an AI that's not just a novelty.
right.
It's a true partner
Yes.
in thinking and doing.
Exactly.
And that has the potential to, like, really change how we work, how we learn, how we create in the future.
Absolutely.
So let's take a closer look at those real-world applications.
Okay.
We've talked about the potential, but what does Grok 2.0 actually mean
Yeah.
for different fields like education and business and the creative industries?
Right.
We'll delve into that right after this.
Sounds good. So welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about, what makes Grok 2.0 so different from
All the other ones out there.
all the other AI assistants out there, right? But now I think let's shift gears a little bit and think about,
Yeah.
what this could mean for you, like no matter what field you're in.
Right. Yeah. Let's start with education because
Okay.
everyone's talking about AI against the classroom.
Right.
With Grok 2.0, it feels like we're moving beyond just using it for like research or,
Yeah,
basic tasks.
absolutely. I mean, with Grok 2.0's enhanced reasoning capabilities, you can imagine a classroom where it's almost like having a personal tutor for each student.
Wow.
It can adapt to different learning styles and help students really grasp those concepts that they're struggling with.
Instead of just spitting out facts,
Yeah.
he can guide a student through a problem step by step
Exactly.
and make sure they really get it.
That's the idea. And for teachers, think about all the time that Grok 2.0 could save them on things like grading and lesson planning
Oh, yeah.
and even administrative tasks.
All right.
It would free them up to focus on
Important stuff.
the really important things. Mentoring, inspiring, fostering critical thinking.
So it's a win-win for both students and teachers.
It is.
It's not about replacing teachers.
Right?
It's about giving them a tool
Exactly.
to make things better.
To enhance the learning experience, absolutely. And it's not just about rote learning either, right?
Okay.
Grok 2.0 could help students develop problem-solving skills, learn to think, critically analyze information, and even explore new ideas in a way that's safe and interactive.
Okay, so you talked about education.
Yeah.
What about the business world?
Yeah.
Because we hear a lot about AI and
Yeah.
like disrupting industries. But how could Grok 2.0 specifically
Right.
change the game for businesses?
Well, I think one of the most talked about potential impacts is in decision making.
Okay.
So Grok 2.0's advanced data analysis capabilities could help businesses, identify trends,
Yeah.
predict outcomes, generate reports.
Like imagine being able to ask Grok 2.0, like what are the biggest risks facing our company right now?
Right.
Or what's the optimal strategy for launching this new product and getting
Getting an answer.
like an actual, data-driven answer like
A
that.
clear, concise answer.
That's powerful stuff.
It is. And it's not just about raw data either.
Okay.
It's about connecting those insights to the bigger picture.
So it's giving you the why.
Yes. Helping businesses make better decisions.
It's like having a strategic consultant on call 247.
Absolutely able to analyze all that information and give you
Give you those insights.
actionable insights. Yeah, and I think that could be a real game changer, especially for smaller businesses that might not have the resources for a full-blown consulting team.
Totally. And let's not forget about the creative industries.
Yeah.
Because there's so much anxiety around AI potentially replacing human creativity.
Yeah.
But with Grok 2.0, it seems like the narrative is a little bit different.
Yeah, it's not about replacing, it's about enhancing.
Okay, so instead of fearing AI as a threat,
Yeah.
creatives could use it as a tool
Exactly.
to actually make their work better.
Yes. Think of it as a brainstorming partner, an AI muse.
Okay.
That can help you be more creative.
I can see that like a writer struggling with writer's block could ask Grok 2.0 for prompts.
Yeah.
Explore different plot ideas.
Yeah.
The musician could use it to experiment with new melodies or soundscapes.
Exactly. And for visual artists, think about the possibilities for generating imagery or, exploring different styles.
Yeah.
It's endless.
It's really exciting.
It is.
This is what gets me so excited about this technology,
Uh-huh.
because it's not just about automation or efficiency.
Right.
It's about expanding human potential.
Yes.
It's about giving us the tools to do things we never thought possible.
That's a really great point, and it's something that we need to keep in mind
Yeah.
as this technology continues to develop.
Absolutely.
We need to make sure that AI is used in a way that benefits everyone.
Right.
And doesn't, exacerbate inequalities.
It's a conversation we all need to be a part of.
We do.
And, we've seen how Grok 2.0 could impact education, business, creative industries,
Yeah,
but, the implications are far-reaching.
they are.
This is something that could touch every aspect of our lives
Absolutely.
in the years to come.
In the years to come, for sure.
So we've explored, what Grok 2.0 is, how it's different from the other AI assistants out there,
Right.
and its potential impact across all these different fields.
Yeah.
What are some of the key takeaways that you want our listeners to walk away with today? I mean, we've covered so much ground today, from what Grok 2.0 is
Yeah.
to how it could totally shake up, classrooms and boardrooms and even art studios. It's a lot.
It has been a fascinating conversation, hasn't it?
It really has. And I think what's most striking to me is how Grok 2.0 represents a real shift in how we even think about AI.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just about automation anymore.
It's about having an AI partner that can help us think better.
Exactly. And that kind of brings us to the big question, which is, what does this all mean for you?
Yeah.
How can you prepare for a world where AI like this is becoming increasingly common?
Right. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
It's easy to get caught up in all the hype or even the fear surrounding AI.
Yeah.
But what are some practical steps people can take to sort of navigate this new landscape?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's crucial to stay informed.
Okay.
Don't just rely on headlines or what you see on social media.
Right. Go deeper.
Go deeper, explore different perspectives, and really try to, develop an understanding of both the potential benefits and the potential downsides.
So be an informed consumer.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to AI.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Okay.
The best way to understand AI is to use it.
Get your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty. Play around with different tools,
Yeah.
see what they can do, figure out how they fit into your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like anything new. The more you use it, the more comfortable you become.
Right.
And the more you can discover its potential.
That's a great point. And as you're experimenting, don't forget to be critical.
Yes.
Ask questions, challenge assumptions, and really consider
Yeah.
the ethical implications of the tools you're using.
Right.
It's about being an active participant in shaping the future of this technology.
Exactly. Not just a passive observer.
Right. And I think ultimately it comes down to remembering that AI is a tool.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us how we want to use it.
It is.
We need to be thoughtful. We need to be intentional.
Care.
And we need to make sure that AI is used to,
Yeah.
for good, to make our lives better.
To enhance our lives and to create a better future for everyone.
Well said. That's a really powerful message to end on. And as we wrap up this deep dive into Grok 2.0,
Yeah.
I hope our listeners are feeling both excited and empowered. Excited about the possibilities this technology presents, and empowered to be, active participants
Yes.
in shaping its future.
I agree. The future of AI is in our hands.
It is.
So let's make sure that we create a future where AI is used to empower humanity
Yeah,
and, to help us solve the world's problems.
absolutely. So on that note, we'll sign off. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Grok 2.0.
Thanks, everyone.
And we'll be back soon with another exciting exploration
Yes.
of, all the latest advancements that are shaping our world. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.
Absolutely.